Hey everyone, welcome to a special episode of the One Piece podcast, where we are going through the live action series. Today, we have very special guest singer and songwriter Aura joins us. How's it going, Aura?
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Um, and if my voice makes it,
You got
there
this.
we go. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, um, originally, you all reached out, and it was before I even knew you were working. I know you went to the premiere as
Yeah,
well, not with
I
like
did. Nobody
undercover.
knew why. It was so funny because at that point they were like, "Oh, your song is coming out a little bit later, and the rollout is going to come out with the actual series. So just don't say that you're a part of it yet, but you can go to the premiere." I was like, "Okay, yeah, great. Like either way, I want to be there. I want to be a part of anything I can be." But yeah, that was definitely funny because I was trying to be like mysterious, and then a lot of the interviewers on the carpet were like, "Oh my gosh, you should totally have a song in this." I was like, "Yeah, right?
Maybe we'll
Huh,
figure it
maybe.
out.
Never
What a
know."
bizarre situation to be in.
Yeah, it was pretty bizarre. I'm like, why can't I'm like, I should probably just maybe I can just, but no, they were like, "No, don't say it." I'm like, okay, I won't say it.
But we like talking to fans in general, so happy to have you on, even if you weren't
Yeah.
in the One Piece live action, which you are.
Hell yeah.
Um, Kirsten, I know you had questions. I'm gonna let you shoot at the hip first, so go for it.
Oh wow, the
Yeah,
hip.
Wow,
or
Um,
wherever. I don't know.
scared.
I mean, I mean, my first question is, what is your history with the series? How did you find One Piece?
So the first time I ever watched One Piece, I probably was like 9 or 10 years old. Like it was quite a long time ago, and I remember just watching like really scattered episodes like on TV. There was this one channel where it would air, and I don't know, I just thought it was super cool. It was like I grew up in the Caribbean, so for me like anything with pirates and I as a kid I loved it. I thought it was super cool. And then I kind of didn't revisit it until actually the live action came out. And I
Wow.
was like, "Oh, wait." My siblings were watching the live action and I remembered that like I'd never actually picked up the anime like where I left off. So it's like, okay, now I feel like I need to go back. And I ended up really loving the live action season one so much that it kind of got me to go back into the anime as well. So yeah, it's been a little of a mishmash, but in general, I'm a big anime fan. So for me, like just getting into, I mean, especially One Piece is it's like one of those anime where I feel like people can only watch One Piece and then like that's like the one anime that they dedicate their whole like watching to. Obviously, it's such an immersive
I don't
long
know what you're
series.
talking about. That doesn't.
You don't know what I'm talking about, right?
No,
It's
I don't.
like
No,
can't imagine feeling that way actually. Right?
no.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, like I have friends who are like, "Oh, you should watch this, or you should watch this anime, or this show, or whatever," and I'm
You're
like,
like, right.
I have like 1,000 episodes of this that this is it's so all
Never,
consuming that it's like,
never
yeah,
ending. Just yeah, yeah,
like I'm a terrible anime fan. I'm a great One Piece fan. I think I'm okay, but yeah,
yeah. I mean,
um,
I would think you are based on what you're doing.
I hope
Right
I.
now. I would think so. Yeah.
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 I'm curious because you said you grew up in the Caribbean. Like,
Mhm.
how is there actual ambient pirate stuff around where you grew up that
That's a good
resonated with
question.
One Piece?
I mean, I have a lot like the beach that I basically grew up on has like a massive anchor, which I'm not sure obviously what boat that was from, but it's like an old that whole area is like an old dockyard from like those times, like the pirate naval times. So it's I grew up like kind of in basically in this place called English Harbor, which is an old like Navy, like English British Army naval base. So yeah, it kind of felt like I was a little bit growing up, in the islands, it definitely gives you that feeling. Obviously, it's another part of the world, but um yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean, It's
S-
they were over there.
Oh yeah,
They were
in the
over there.
Caribbean. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, so how did you find your way onto the live action series with Sonia and Giona?
Find my way onto it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So that
Wander.
was something that happened so recently, actually. It was over the holidays, like it was over Christmas. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind the past 3 months because we basically found out about the opportunity like like maybe a week before Christmas. So scrambling to get it together. Like as soon as it came in that they were looking for a vocalist and they were trialing people, I was like, please, like, oh my God, I need to do this. And I thought it was a bit more of a trial process, but turns out that like I had been chosen, which I didn't know until a little bit later. And that Oda had already like approved me, which was insane.
Nice.
So yeah, to get that
Yeah.
stamp of
I
approval
didn't I
meant
didn't
a
know he
lot.
did the music too. Yeah, no, that's cool.
He's like involved in every step. It's so impressive. Yeah, he's like executive,
Yeah.
like the
Produce.
executive person
Yeah.
on every decision. Yeah.
Eh,
So that was really
we talked to Sonia and Giona like when season one came out, so many
cool.
years
Hmm.
ago.
They're
They're
so cool.
awesome. They are
Yeah,
what a fun what they were so fun to talk to.
they're such fun people.
Um
I love them. Yeah, they're
yeah,
the
how was
best.
it collaborating? What was involved?
It was, honestly, the actual thing, because it was over the holidays, we were all in different countries. It was super remote. Like we were, in a WhatsApp group, sending things back and forth, kind of came together in like a very, yeah, remote way. But then when I went to LA, I was able to actually meet them and do like a live performance together and dig into like the song and the soundtrack, and that was really nice because I do love like if there's a chance to meet in person and do something in person. A lot of the stuff just happened remotely though. So
Yeah,
What
that's
was the
yeah.
yeah.
process like? Was it like they already had the song? Did you write any lyrics or collaborate in the writing at all with them?
No, so they already had the song. I think they really were just looking for the right artist and vocalist to like bring it to life. But I think they'd already had the song for quite a long time. Or at least it was the theme melody kind of was what came to them first. I remember them saying that. And then they were trying to figure out who would be the artist to sing it. Yeah, in that last little time. So it came together so quickly. But yeah, they already had it. I think they have a very, very um kind of concrete process when it comes to the creation of the soundtrack.
Hmm.
And it makes sense to me that like there, in terms of the writing, that there was no room for that. It was like, this is the story. And it was in such a beautiful state already. I was like, okay, sick.
Yeah, and you got to blend your voice to like one of the most powerful parts of the series, not just the season. That yeah.
It was
I,
crazy.
I,
Hmm.
It was so crazy.
how was it? I must. Maybe I'm wrongly assuming. Have you watched the episodes yet? And like, what are
Oh
your
yes,
thoughts
of
on?
course.
Okay, okay,
Oh yeah, yeah. I did like a whole watch party with my Discord community, and it was a
nice.
whole thing. It was a whole thing. It was a really big deal. So yeah, I've also like posted me reacting to it because I was like freaking
Oh yeah,
freaking
yeah,
out.
yeah. No, I did see that actually. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was really, yeah, I had to make it a moment. No, I loved it. I also didn't know like when it would happen. I knew it was the end theme, but I didn't know if it was gonna, like come at the very end of the scene or so. Yeah, the way that it was placed, it really felt like so beautiful, and yeah, just that the whole like Chopper's story. Yeah,
Mm,
it gets me so emotional, especially episode 7. That was like, yeah.
yeah. We were lucky. We talked with Mark Haralick, who plays Dr. Haralick, before that.
No.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, so cool. The fact that his name is so similar actually is really
I
meta. I'm like,
I
that's
had a
really good.
I had to look it up. There's something called nominative determinism, where it's like you have to be what your name says or something like that. Well, if you're like, what's
That's great.
Bookman, you have to be a librarian or something like that. Yeah,
Like
I
a
know. It's so he was
self-fulfilling name
destined.
prophecy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Prophecy was
it was
foretold that
fulfilled.
he would,
Yeah,
yeah. Wow.
yeah.
That's
I
so
mean,
cool.
yeah, it's really cool because we're talking with you. We got to talk with him, and we talked with Michaela, who played Chopper, and it's like all
Kayla's
these like,
best as well.
yeah.
Yeah, she's so sweet. I actually got to meet her at the premiere and she is the sweetest person. Like I was so like she cares so much about the role and yeah, like the amount of emotion behind it is really impressive.
I
It's
wasn't
like, wow.
trying to name drop in that, but that she did say something similar, like she felt like Oda could read into their soul and like figure out like, oh, this is the person to do this. And I'm sure he saw that
Sense.
in you too for the music.
It kind of makes sense. I feel like the cast and everyone is just so locked in. Like it's done so tastefully, the casting. Yeah.
Kirsten, I wanna, yeah, I know you have more.
Oh, um,
Shoot from the hip.
Oh.
Fume. What? So when you came, so you came to LA and did it live, or were you still collaborating while you were doing remote, like talks and chats and whatever?
So me coming to LA was very much for the premiere and to meet them
Aha.
and we did like a live kind of cover. It's not a cover, obviously, it's us just singing it. That's technically not a cover. But yeah, we sang it together and just recorded it like in the room,
Mhm.
live. But every other part of the process was done remotely. I
So
was actually I was in Antigua, like I was in the Caribbean at that time, and they were like in Europe for the holidays and I was going to Asia like literally in the like I had like a day to figure out how I was going to record the song. It was kind of insane. Like it almost didn't happen. So, yeah.
did you go to a studio to record, or did you record from home?
So, I'm very lucky in the fact that my dad is an engineer. So,
Mm.
he's a producer and
Nice.
he also can record vocals. He's recorded a lot of my vocals before when I'm back home. So that I literally like grew up with a studio in the house. So that was definitely pretty amazing for me, especially when I figured out that I wanted to do it as a career. I was like, yes, now I have to beg my dad to record my vocals. But yeah,
Nice.
so luckily he was there, we were all there, and as soon as I came in, and I picked up the phone, I was like, Dad, are you free? Like, let's do it. We have to do it. Um, and actually, it was really bad timing because the air in Antigua, which is the island I grew up in, is so it's such a tiny island, and we're cl pretty close to the coast, so the air is very salty. So like a lot of equipment is like constantly corroding, like,
Oh wow.
and so the microphone had actually corroded, like our good microphone. So we were scrambling trying to find like a replacement, which luckily we did. But at first he was like, "Oh great, like I could record your vocals, but the microphone is broken." Like, okay, we have 24 hours to like deliver this. Like, ah. But yeah, we had to call in everyone we could ask for like a favor there because I was like, this has to happen. I have to do this. It has to
That's
happen somehow.
crazy how close before like I guess music is one of the later things. And
Yeah.
so I guess that, and you were the last episode, so I guess that makes
It
sense.
makes sense. It makes sense
Yeah.
that that was the last thing that happened. I mean, it was all delivered by like the 1st of January, so it was in
That's
time and everything.
crazy. Yeah,
So you
I
had 2 weeks between finding out that you got it and delivering the vocals.
Well, actually, I think I delivered the vocals like within 3 days of finding out.
Oh
So,
my
but
God.
then I think the final like mix and master was done by January 1st. So whoever was working on that side of things actually had to like work, I guess, throughout the holidays to get it done. So it
wow.
was a team effort. It was a big team.
Someone
Just
someone
for
should have
Chopper's birthday.
that is for Chopper's birthday. That's true.
Hey, exactly. Wait, that's actually really that that makes it make extra sense now. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't the holiday rush. It was for John's
It
birthday.
was for Chopper.
It was all
Yeah,
for Chopper.
It was all for Chopper. It all makes sense. It all, yeah,
I guess.
exactly,
They didn't just want
exactly.
to work over the holidays. They were doing it for Chopper.
All exactly. All the stress was worth it, and it
Yeah.
was, and it was,
Yeah.
which is main point, really. Um,
Um, so I know you said that Sonia and Giona like wrote the song and like a lot of it was structured already, but like did what were your thoughts when you saw it? What did you put of yourself into it? Yeah.
yeah, I kind of, I really tried to imagine that I was Chopper, and that as I was telling like the story through the lyrics, that there was a level of like emotion that was building. Like when I record vocals, I try to not just like sing, like I try to really like think about, okay, like where do we amp it up? Like the dynamic is super important and making sure that it's dialed in, and at the start, it's a bit more soft, like the more introduction, kind of the more like, oh, he's lost and alone in the forest, and that, and then kind of, oh, now Dr. Harlot comes into the picture. Like there's a bit more of a sense of hope, and then, the chorus is a very like unified moment. There's a whole children's choir in there, so it's that part I love. I love. It's always stuck in my head, actually. Tiny, tiny,
It's
tiny,
still
Chopper.
mine too. Yeah.
Mine
Yeah,
three.
it's pretty catchy. Yeah, so I really try and make sure that when I receive an opportunity like this, I haven't really ever done anything like this before. I'm like trying to really bring a character's personality into the vocal performance. I really wanted to make sure that I was paying attention to that.
Understood. Yeah. That's so before December when you got this, like what had your experience? You mentioned that you got into One Piece and then you got into it again with the live action series.
Yeah.
Without being spoilery, I guess for people who are listening, like where are you up to? What are your thoughts on it? Um,
In live action
no,
or
are you generally have you followed it outside of the live action or
I mean, I'm now like basically where the live action ended. Like I've decided to commit myself to the journey. Now that I've really managed to be a part of it, I am like, okay, the stories really roped me in, and I don't know. I feel like it's given me the whole concept and just the energy of the crew and the oh my God, there's so many sirens. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
I can't.
Okay, good. But just, I don't know, it's so inspirational. It's really, it's nice to, like, I don't know, I feel like following their journey, knowing that it's gonna go so far. I'm really excited to see what happens. I've been trying so hard not to get spoilers. It's so difficult. Um, but
Don't
yeah,
look behind me.
I know, I'm
Yeah,
like,
just pictures of
ah,
the Straw
Right.
Hats are spoilers, honestly.
exactly.
That's true too. That's true.
Scared, but I'm very excited to see where the journey takes them. Obviously, it's gonna go really really far. So, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm pretty committed now.
Well,
It's happening.
I know you were an anime fan, and I know and you did some stuff with the card game too, right? A while back, I think, or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
I collect like Pokemon cards, so I was like, okay, I need to start collecting the One Piece cards too. Like, let me
it's
see
the
what
only thing I don't collect. I really missed out. I'd be
hey,
a
you can start
millionaire right
now.
now.
It's not too late. You can.
Is it too late? I might be too late. It's too popular.
I mean, it's really popular, isn't it? It's like it's actually, yeah. I did like I've only recently clocked how popular it was. But so cool. But yeah, no,
I
I'm a huge fan of, like, I've been watching anime since I was like one of my first movies was like Princess Mononoke. Like that was
Good choice. Well, you have a Howl's Moving
yeah.
Castle. Did I see that incorrectly?
I wait, I'm actually I didn't even, that's like not even on purpose. Yeah,
There you
I
go.
am wearing a House of the Castle shirt. I do also have like a Kodama on me.
Aw.
Um,
Oh, that's
yeah,
Nice.
cool.
yeah, and I got a fresh tattoo there. But you know,
Oh, nice.
I'm a big fan of just fictional worlds in general, and specifically anime. And yeah, so this was quite literally a dream come true for me. It was like, wow.
I have a 4-year-old who I'm trying to get into like
Oh
the
gosh.
Miyazaki stuff. I think Totoro, I think a little scary. I have not seen Kiki's Delivery
Yeah,
Service. I was about to watch that.
that's good for kids. I think,
Yeah.
you know, that Ponyo,
Ponyo, yeah, that's
Princess Mononoke definitely, I was
mm,
traumatized by it, but I think the fascination is what kept me coming back to it because I definitely watched it too young, but it definitely, something in my brain was like, whoa, this is
we've all had
fascinating.
those. Yeah.
To-
Whoa, you know,
Totoro works good for kids because Cat Bus.
Cat
I
Cat
think
Bus.
Bus. Cat
Cat
Bus.
Bus is
if you can
so
get
good.
if you can get to Cat Bus, then you got the kids because they want to ride that Cat Bus.
They
I need to
do.
show it to him again. It's been like a year. But what other anime
Just
like,
can
you
pass it
know,
on.
yeah,
Good.
yeah. We're gonna pass it to the next generation, don't worry.
Oh
Although
yeah, I'm doing this too. Don't worry.
when
For a long
when
time.
parents force things on their kids, they get really into it. I know that, right?
Actually,
Yeah, for you
actually,
actually,
to be fair, it did kind of work for me because my mom definitely, you know, was always a fan of animated movies. So that was like, she was like, yeah. So
yeah.
yeah,
I'll have a
we have a
hipster
duty.
kid who likes his Miyazaki and um that's what I'll tell myself. So what other like anime and manga like really speak to you, have inspired you artistically?
Honestly, really obscure. Like,
I want to
I
hear
don't know.
then. Those are the ones I want to hear.
Not like too like niche or obscure. I'm not like super cool with it. It's just more. I, for some reason, was a fan of a lot of anime or manga that like, well, specifically anime that like, you know, the ones that just never get like a season two, kind of
Hmm.
like, you know, that category. Um, yeah, I think like one of my first ones was like Blue Exorcist,
Oh, yeah.
Sword Art Online,
Yeah.
Noragami, Yona
Yeah.
of the Dawn, um, Magi, I really loved as well, which I feel like nobody knows about, but I love that one as
I could picture the
well.
title and that's all I'm
I can as well. I have a typeface in my head.
yeah.
It's
It's like that,
it's
yeah.
I actually continued the manga for that. I have like a bunch of them here. My whole like room is just like insane memorabilia, to be honest, of like different fandoms.
I like how you have a
Um,
face the other I mean, same with me
yeah,
kind of, but yeah.
yeah, like you there's a whole shelf here and it's looking crazy. It's looking crazy. But yeah, like a lot of random ones, like Tokyo Ghoul. Now I watch like a lot of I don't know, like I feel like anime is now, and this is actually something I'd love to talk to you guys about because
Please.
I feel like anime has become such a cool thing, but I'm assuming that we were all fans of anime when it wasn't, which wasn't
You're
too long ago.
correct.
How do you,
Yes.
yeah, like how, you know, has your guys' experience of that been like throughout your, you know,
I,
teenage years and like getting to that point?
well, as a
It's kind
teenager, I was a teenager a long time ago, but if I
of, I
I
can't
think
tell.
but I think 2020
You have a
was like
beard.
really when it like became the cool thing to watch. I mean, it was a little before then too, I think,
It
but
started to bubble up.
I
Yeah.
think the other thing is we were all secretly watching it and didn't really either we didn't tell other people or we all thought we were uncool for watching it, but everyone was doing it. I've
Yeah.
been noticing that.
Fun of each other as well. And it's like, what?
Oh no, we were all watching this show, you know. Yeah, it's I
Yeah.
think it's a combo of those two things, if I had to guess. Kirsten, do you have thoughts
Yeah.
on
Yeah, I mean it was bizarre. I got into it relatively late. Like I got into anime in college actually
Oh,
because my
hmm?
really?
roommate
That's
showed me
good.
Cowboy Bebop. Um
Oh, okay. That's
yes,
a good
and I
first.
Good
was
Yeah.
choice.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Because I was a jazz major, and my roommate was like,
This
"This
makes
has
sense.
the best music ever," and he was
It
right.
does.
Um, so it just sort of skyrocketed from there, but like it kind of quickly for me coalesced into covering anime and like covering it in the very bizarre point where there was like starting maybe in like 2014 when the interest was starting to quickly ramp up, but the amount of funding for journalism was about to, in a couple of years, plummet. So it put
Ah,
me in a bizarre position of being on the front lines as anime was
Kristen also
becoming
was a
like
reporter.
legit. Yeah.
I'm gathering that.
What? Yeah. But like being on the front lines of a thing and
hmm
as like and trying to argue for like this is more popular than the people funding your website think it is. Like let me cover it. And
Yeah,
then the people funding the websites would be like, no, it's historically not popular, so we don't want to cover it.
that's
Is largely the situation in most media websites right now.
Even still? Because I feel like it is popular now.
Yeah. I mean, the usual suspects, but like I was arguing very hard to get more anime coverage on the Daily Beast, and it was not happening. The fact that I wrote about the Attack on Titan finale for the Daily Beast is like a small miracle.
clap, 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 clap.
But the fact that
Thank
we
you.
have Aura here is proof that it is, popular.
Right,
Oh my
right,
God. Well, yeah,
right.
because I'm so
I mean,
No, but it's
you are.
definitely the community around it, I think is so massive, and I feel like it was underestimated in the past, and now I feel like it's undeniable, to everyone. Um,
Yeah.
but it is funny because I definitely would like one of my first songs was called like Outsiders, and it was all about like we might be the outsiders, but the in crowd is so out right now. And it was very much like for me that was all about how much I was into anime and like video games and fandoms that like weren't perceived as cool, and I didn't really care, but I was like bullied for it in school a little bit. And I just really I don't know, like I found my people in the end, but I think at first, like it does, yeah, it's just like it's funny seeing the flip now. It's
It
like
is
it's
100%. It is
yeah.
bizarre. You
Mhm.
have it exactly right. It's the thing that we're made fun
Yes.
of now is the thing that everyone loves.
Everyone loves,
Yeah.
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 So no, yeah, I think we all get it with that.
I think we do. Um, Kirsten, did you have
Go. Oh, I just wanted to ask, going back to One Piece, if you have a favorite Straw
if you
Hat.
want to? Oh,
I feel like like I have to say Chopper, and it's not like I'm just like saying it because of the song. Like I do absolutely love his character. I mean, I also just love like the cute mascot type character. I think I just love that archetype, and yeah, so I think that's my answer. But I love them all. I think the characters are such a wide range of like different personalities, and them each having their own goal and dream that they're pursuing, and they're each of them are so interesting. Like there's not really a character that I don't like from the Straw Hats. I think they're all like incredibly written. So yeah.
and like with Chopper, you have that cute mascot character with the saddest backstory on the face of the earth.
Yes.
Dang, it's like, oh man, yeah, yeah. That I was crying so bad the first time I
Same.
watched that. Oh my
I've
God.
I've read it, I've
Yeah.
watched it, I've read it again, I've watched it again, I watched it in the live action, and I think every time I cry
Same.
when I want, yeah, it's built to be heartbreaking.
It
I
really is.
They
Yeah,
did such a good job with episode
yeah.
7. It was it was so well done. And yeah, the
It
music
really
coming up,
was. Just in the way it did. And
very,
then
very
the
emotional.
theme coming back, and then it was very like
Didn't
sweet.
didn't Mark Hummett, or that was, I think, also, I think there was
He
an
hums
Easter egg of
Boku wa
Mark.
Doctor.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I heard
I
it
thought,
somewhere as well. I was like, oh, ah, there it is.
who taught Mark that song? Um, yeah, I can't imagine. It must be really cool to be part of that moment. So favorite Straw Hat. Any other favorite characters in the series so far that
Oh my gosh. I mean, I love Luffy. I feel like he's very inspirational for me right now. I feel like in this time in my life of like adulting and just being out in the world and like with no family, I really do feel like, you know, everyone when they first like move away from home can like take inspiration from like his I
yes.
don't know, just the courage and the bravery. He's definitely a very inspirational character and just watching the journey go on, like, wow, yeah, this is really just a big metaphor for the journey of your life. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's inspirational to watch. Like I'm very happy that I got back into it. It's
Good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's giving me a lot of a lot of motivation,
We just
actually.
have to send you the next 100 volumes, and I don't think I'm
Exactly.
exaggerating by much.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I mean, are you guys also up to date with like are you reading the manga?
Yeah, that's
Or the
what
same
we do that on a
Yeah.
weekly basis for I've been doing it on a weekly basis for 17 years, since 2009, with my friends, and that's how we started this back then when it was really unpopular. Like when it was like no one heard of it. I used to say when I used to go to anime conventions, you'd only see one cosplayer from One Piece, and I once saw a Chopper, like a baby dressed as Chopper, and that was like the extent. It was adorable, but it was like, whoa, a One Piece
Whoa.
cosplay, which is now
Mhm.
like, okay,
Now it's
everyone
like
is One Piece. Yeah,
you go and you're like, oh, yeah, there's so many.
they have
Oh,
Legos at you know the store. Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
so
um,
cool. It's so, so cool. I love I do go to Comic-Con like twice a year over here in London.
I I haven't been in a
And it's
while, but when I was younger, it
yeah.
was yeah, yeah.
Oh my
They're
God,
fun.
you should take the little one like hello Chopper cosplay. Let's go. Like there's so many things you could do once there's like like a kid you could like
Yeah, I have to figure out the age where they're like. I have a daughter who's about to turn 2, I think maybe, but she doesn't even wear like hats. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, okay. Well, then that might be difficult
That
to be
might be
fair.
tough. That might be
You'll get
tough
to a
for One
point where
Piece.
that'll be easier. Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll get
I'll
to it.
try and do that. Oh, so I was gonna say,
Mhm.
like the pitch I have though for catching up, because everyone is like, oh, I don't, like I get the reasons not to. It is long. I get it, but like it is really fun to experience the journey as it's happening with everyone. I mean, you
Yeah,
definitely get that with the live action, but like when you're like all the way at the end and you're like looking forward to the next week, there is absolutely a sense of community that you get from
that
doing that.
sounds insane being caught. Like I I don't know
It's
how I
you
would
could do
possibly
it.
catch up. You think
Yeah, yeah.
when's the next break? When's the next where's it
There's
all
always
break?
breaks. And he
Okay.
takes a week off every like 3 to 4 weeks. So
Every month, basically,
My
yeah.
God.
yeah.
Okay. I just have to time it correctly. I mean, I'm watching on a daily basis right now, so I mean, I'm trying.
If
We're
you're going
slowly
for
getting there,
speed,
but
if you're going for speed, read it. I don't know like how much time you have though to like sit around reading a book.
I have a lot more time to like have something on while I'm
Yeah, okay,
doing something else if I, like need to,
there you
rather
go
than
then.
me reading, I guess. Although I'd rather
Or
just sit and watch, but
I imagine you probably have some long flights ahead of you.
That's
heck,
true.
You could download it on the
yeah,
Shonen Jump app. Just download like hundreds of
and
chapters
just
and binge on
and
the flight.
just yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Either way, I'm gonna whether it's the anime or the manga, it's gonna happen. I need to find a way. But it's
we're
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a journey, and every single time I've like brought that up to people, because obviously I have a lot of fans who like, I mean, everyone in my community like watches anime, and they're always like, "Oh, you gotta watch One Piece, like, good luck." I'm like, "Ah, but." I need
It's
to. I
like
want.
I caught up when there were a grand total of like 400 episodes, which is like less or 300 something. And at the time, I mean that's still a lot. Like
Right.
how many anime get to, 20, these days even. So yeah,
Crazy,
but
actually. Wow.
it's fun. Like there are of course parts that you're gonna like more than others, but I think it's a journey. It's about the journey. Um,
All about the journey. I mean, the destination is,
it's a
very.
bonus if it's
It's.
good.
I think that really is the whole lesson. I'm assuming is like it's all about the journey
I
and
don't
not
think
so.
that's what the One Piece is, but that might be the lesson.
Yeah, that's
The
the
One
lesson.
Piece is just the friends you make along the way.
No, I don't think
You
that's
think
the.
that's what is there like? What are the theories? Like, I'm so
No, we
curious.
Oda has
What are
specifically
the
said it's not that.
It's
So
not
he
that.
said
It's
it's
not
not
the
like a
friends.
It's
Yeah.
something.
metaphor.
No, it's
It wasn't there like I read something about him hiding it somewhere. Is that real? Is that
he wrote it on a piece of paper and they dropped it to the bottom of the
Oh,
ocean.
I hope no one finds that.
I love that. It's like I find it so incredible. Like the power of storytelling is so magical. Like what do you mean? What do you mean we all like are brought together by this and then like now there's an actual like it's in the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, it's actually crazy. I think that's my favorite thing about like being a human is like is this. It's so wild to me. I love it.
I mean,
We're all
it's
just
it's it's been cool because it's like as you've experienced already, you get it by
Mhm.
drum, this already that One Piece is like this candy coated story that have these like really deep, emotional, resonant like punches in the middle. Um
Oh
and
God, punch.
that's I don't know what
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's
shooting from
I
the
didn't
hip punching from candy
honestly
or whatever.
I didn't like expect it to I think initially like rewatching it. I think as a kid maybe I just was very focused on the adventure and the pirate of it all that I didn't like notice the violence sometimes.
Yeah,
Like
there's a lot of
but
that.
rewatching I'm like, whoa, like there's some really dark like like it's definitely yeah. I mean, I understand that it's become such like a symbol of rebellion as well and everything because it really does showcase like all these different like yeah situations that kind of oh my God, just hit my laptop
You're good.
um that do also yeah like happen in real life. It's insane. It's
Yeah.
so powerful. Yeah, so I'm excited to
The
see
ways,
what else happens. It's gonna
yeah,
be
the ways that One Piece reflects real life, especially on a surprisingly political level, only get
hmm
deeper the further you get in.
I assume so. I'm very intrigued. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
is there anything else that you want people to know about that you're working on that you want to plug?
Oh my gosh, is it plugging time? I can
Well, we could keep
I
talking if you want about One Piece. That's fine.
we can also do that. But I can tell you a little bit what I'm doing at the moment. I'm releasing a lot of music, so outside of obviously the wonderful One Piece soundtrack, I'm also releasing my own music, and I'm also going on tour in Europe and the UK in May, and hopefully I'll be over in the US as well at some point. But yeah, kind of up to a lot of things at the moment. So yeah, you can catch more music from me out there on the streaming platforms.
All of those.
All of
Uh,
those.
yeah. If there's more anime stuff you want to talk about, I just did not want to forget to let people
Yeah,
know.
no, that's so fair. I mean, I can always talk more about anime. I feel like there's like a never-ending gap ability there.
Well, I'll
But
say, if and when you catch up, you
mhm.
should come back on. I
Oh
want to
my
hear about the journey.
gosh. Actually, wait, we should definitely keep in touch about that.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can do like the math of how long that would take me
S-
if I
So the
watched like a certain amount of episodes every day.
so one of our like frequent contributors translates at least like he has been the official translator since like the middle of the series, so you still have a while before you get to his stuff. But he does rereads of like 3 chapters a day, and he got through it in a reasonable amount of time. I haven't done the math, but it's doable. And I don't think the thing is, once you get into something, you can't keep yourself to just 3 sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I I will say I got I was watching it and I got to Water 7, let's think, in like 5 months. So that's like 300 episodes, and I wasn't watching it obsessively. I had work and job and stuff, but I think just like watching maybe an hour of One Piece a day, maybe one with breakfast, and then an hour at
Sounds
night,
like medicine. You're
you know?
describing it.
I mean, it kind of is, no?
with breakfast.
Yeah.
And yeah, to be fair, yesterday I was watching it while I was getting ready in the morning and doing my makeup, which was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, oh, just a little background, One Piece. Yeah. Okay. Well, I will keep you guys updated on my
Please do.
journey, and if I ever do catch up, I will be back. I mean, I'd love to be back
Good.
anyways, but I think especially then it would be a funny place to continue from.
We've had that happen. We're the thing at the end of the journey that you get to, you know.
Wow, you're actually the One
We're the One
Piece.
Piece.
Oh,
Wow.
we are this whole time.
It
I didn't
really
want that
was the friends
spoiled
we made
for
along the
me,
way.
Wow, that's
Kirsten.
crazy. Wait,
Um,
I think I am choking a tiny bit. You might have passed your voice thing on to me.
is that how that works
I think so.
for Zoom?
I think
Uh,
it's fine
thank
now.
you.
I've survived.
I just want to say thank you, Aura, so much. This was such a pleasure.
Thank
Yeah.
I'm
you so
excited to have you
much.
back on in a few months when you finish watching the series.
A little bit more time, like
No,
potentially.
no.
I'm on a timer. Like your time
I have it
starts.
set right now.
Jeez, I'm scared. Okay, I'll let you guys know. Thank you so much for having
All
me.
right.
This was really
No,
fun.
thank you, Aura.
Uh, I actually this whole time I had like the plushie right next to me and I just realized I was like, oh wait, wow, I should have brought that up in the I don't know if it's video, I guess, but
No, I mean,
That's a very good chopper
I could
plushie.
have our editor just grab that thing at the end. All right. Yeah, I gotta go. But thank
Bye
you.
guys.
Okay.
Thanks so much for having me.
Bye.
This was
Thank
really
you so
fun.
much. Yeah,
Thank
Yeah,
you
was.
so
until
Take
much.
next
care.
time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.